So I'm gonna gel stain this front door here. And many people ask me, Paul, how do you do it properly? And I'm gonna tell you in this video. So basically this is your standard front door and it's got a few panels, big panels, side panels, everything else. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this gel stain on it. I've got my cut can in there with my gel stain. And basically what I wanna do first is I wanna work, even if it doesn't matter if I was like using a paint or a stain or anything, what you want to do is you kind of want to do, what I do is I do these sections first. So I'd cut in the edging and then I'd brush stroke in the middle. And I try not to get on this board. So I try and get in this molding and then I stroke with the grains. And then what I do is I do this section, same thing. I start with the molding. I brush in the molding, make sure there's no drips. And then I use the brush. Because it's a gel stain, I'm using a brush. If it was a paint, we'd use a roller, but then I'd roll that. So first thing, I'd do that one, then I would do that one. Once that's done, then I would go do the horizontal part right here. And then I'd go down and I'd do the horizontal part there, going with the grain, stroking with the grain. Then I'd go up top and I'd do the top one. And I would kind of go right to that edge here. I wouldn't go too far over this edge into this corner, but I would go over this way. And then I would finish with that, with the vertical one, and I'll finish with that one. So that's generally how I would paint a door overall, whether it's a paint or a stain or whatever. I want it to look good. The product dries fast. I would start with that panel, do the moldings first, then the panel in the middle, this panel, molding first, panel in the middle, and then I do the horizontal areas, and then I would do the vertical areas. So I hope that helps you when you paint your front door, understand a little bit how it is and how professional painters do it. And keep in mind, paint dries really quick. That's why I generally do sections at a time. And I would never finish half of a section. I'd always finish a section and then I'd go for a break, because then you don't need to worry about any flashing or any issues.